Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary and critique and reaction videos on basically anything on the internet that interests me, ranging from pop culture to internet culture and anything in between. So if any of that interests you, then be sure to go ahead and subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. Alrighty guys, in today's video, we're doing another dive into the drama. So if you watched 2 videos ago, I did a video where I dove into the drama, where I basically did a summary of all the recent dramas that had occurred on the internet. Basically little mini stories that aren't big enough to do a whole dedicated video to. I just put them together in one video. We have lots of stories to get into. We have one about James Charles, Jeffree Star, Austin McBroom from the Ace family, a TikToker by the name of Sienna Gomez, and the YouTube couple Pham and Trahan. So without further ado, let's get into it because I'm about to dive in to the drama. Let's get it. So first up, we have James Charles. Now, James Charles was recently trending on Twitter for being bold and for being pregnant. So he came out with a bunch of Instagram and Twitter pictures where he was wearing a bald cap. He never said that he was wearing a bald cap. I think he was trying to make it seem like he had shaved his head as a bit of a publicity stunt. Maybe he's doing it for a video. Who knows? But there were a lot of people saying that he looked like he was just looking for attention, and he was getting criticized for that. And he was also getting heavily criticized for his video where he pretended to be pregnant for 24 hours, where basically his friend Laura is pregnant and he wanted to experience what pregnant women experience to like the best of his abilities by wearing one of those like pregnancy stomachs and by simulating a day in the life of a pregnant woman and by having the fake contractions. And he stated in the video, he put a disclaimer in the beginning saying he is in no way trying to diminish the struggle that pregnant women go through, and he respects them, and he's not trying to, you know, create any sort of drama. And he put a very good disclaimer in, and he even said that he was going to be donating a portion of the AdSense money to 2 charities that help women with complicated pregnancies. So I think that that is really, really good. Now, I want to know what you guys think down below. I mean, I could see some people's point of view that maybe this is insensitive for women who can't fall pregnant, but personally, I don't. I think it's kind of, you know, just a fun video to make, and he didn't by any means diminish the struggle that pregnant women go through. And there's been tons of videos online, especially by the Try guys, who make videos where they pretend to be pregnant for a day, or they simulate a pregnancy, or they simulate a birth. So I think people are, you know, reaching for this. I think if any other influencer did this, it would be fine, but because it's James Charles and a lot of people hate on him just for the sake of it, there's a lot of drama and controversy around it. But I personally disagree with it and don't think it was that big of a deal, and I think James handled it well. Alrighty guys, so I'm just editing this video now, and I just wanted to make it very clear that if you are somebody who has struggled with a pregnancy or struggled falling pregnant or have had pregnancy complications and you were offended by this video, your feelings are valid, and I don't want you to think that I'm trying to diminish those. I personally was just reading the comments, and a lot of people in the comments who have struggled with pregnancies or falling pregnant said they didn't have an issue with the video because it was just a lighthearted video. But if you have an issue with it, your feelings are valid, okay? So I just want to make that very clear. Anyway, back to the video. Anyway, moving on. So next up, we have some drama about Jeffree Star. So recently, Jeffree Star uploaded a video titled "Elf Mint Melt Makeup Isn't Jeffree Star Approved?" And in that video, he's wearing a mint green wig. And on Instagram, Hair by Jay showed that he was the one who did Jeffree's hair. Now, if you don't know who Hair by Jay is, I basically made a whole video detailing this, so I'll link it down below if you'd like to watch it. But Hair by Jay basically bullied Trisha Paytas, said horrible things about her skin, about her weight, about her renting her house, and about her job, and everything else in between. And he said horrible things, and Jeffree Star came out publicly and said, you know, that he let him go without actually saying it. He basically said, "Good morning to everybody except the guy who used to do my hair," and he unfollowed him on Instagram. So he's basically publicly showing his disapproval for Hair by Jay's actions. But then a few weeks later, he follows Hair by Jay back on Instagram and is letting Hair by Jay do his hair again. So did he really believe that what he did to Trisha Paytas was wrong, or was he just doing it for publicity's sakes? You guys tell me what you think in the comments down below, but me personally, I think he was just doing it to save face. I don't think he cares that Hair by Jay said those horrible things to Trisha Paytas, especially because he said horrible things about her too. I think he just saw the public backlash against Hair by Jay and was like, okay, I better denounce him. But now that the public backlash has kind of subsided, he's like, alrighty, I'm just gonna let him do my hair again. I also think it's really ironic that at the time he made this tweet saying, "I always hold the people around me accountable. I know that's hard for some people to believe, but I'm a grown-ass man and 2021 will only be full of good energy." So he says he's gonna hold people accountable, but then he continues to work with him. So that's not exactly holding people accountable now, is it, Jeffree? Anyway, moving on. So next up we have this TikToker, Sienna Gomez. Gomez, who came out with this merch. Now, she is a TikToker that's all about body positivity, just loving your body. She shows off her rolls, all that kind of stuff. I think she sends a great message. But she came out with merch that was really boring, by the way, that just had the phrase written on the t-shirt in plain calligraphy. Can I even call it that? Plain text saying, "Did you eat today?" And she got criticized for glamorizing eating disorders and for profiting off of them. And she came out with an apology. And in that apology, she said that she removed the merch and donated all the revenue earned to Teen Line charity.
Hey guys, I've heard the messages from many of you and I'm deeply sorry for any offense caused. I'm young and I'm still navigating the world and this industry, and obviously I will not always get it right the first time. With that said, I have heard you and I have removed the merch. I will still be donating all of the proceeds of this line to Teen Line, which is a place that many teens can reach out for help. I care about you and thank you for speaking up.
So what do you guys think about this in the comments below? I personally disagree with all these like boring merch where people just write some sort of basic text on the shirt like "drink water," "have you eaten today," like positive vibes. Like, I just think stuff like that is boring. And yes, it's good to have a body positive account, but to make merch out of it and profit off of people with eating struggles by saying stuff like, "Did you eat today?" It's just weird. Like, you couldn't have come out with any other type of merch. Next up, we have a story that I got from Spill Sesh. So shout out to Spill Sesh. I'll go ahead and link her video in the description down below. But she basically found out some information about Haley Pham and Ryan Trahan and them having a secret wedding during the pandemic. So let's get into this. So basically, Haley Pham and Ryan Trahan are these two Christian YouTubers. And the reason I say that they're Christian is because it is a pretty prevalent part of their channels, at least Haley's channel and their joint channel, the Trey family. And they are very young. Haley is 19 and Ryan is 21, and they got engaged and they are waiting till marriage to do the deed, if you catch my drift. And they also bought a house together when I think Haley was only 18 and Ryan was 20. And a lot of people have been judging them for their relationship moving too quickly because they bought a house together after being together for a year. And people think that they're just rushing into everything and judging their relationship. Now, it is their relationship and their business, but I think when you put your relationship out on publicly and you're a public figure, people have room for speculation and room to put in their opinion, and you can't really negate that because at the end of the day, you're public figures and people are going to do what they're going to do and say what they're going to say. So I think it just is what it is. But beyond that, they have a joint channel together called the Trey family where they posted a ton of videos about their wedding. And then all of a sudden in October, it just stopped. They just stopped making videos about their wedding and there was just silence about the wedding. And then recently people did some digging because there was some speculation that they may have had their wedding in private. So somebody went on the Knot, which is basically a registry where you can put in all your wedding details and helps you plan out your wedding, and found the date of Ryan and Haley's wedding. So their wedding was allegedly on the 8th of November 2020, and they did some location scouting in a video. So they chose this venue called the Modern Industrial Farmhouse, and people found their wedding venue, like I said, and basically there was this picture that Jade's best friend posted, and in the picture, she first of all is wearing a pretty fancy dress, looks like she could potentially be at the wedding, but in the background of the picture, there are these swing sets and there is a picnic table that matches the picnic table and swing set that's at the venue. So it's pretty obvious that this is the venue where the wedding was being held, although this is all alleged. I mean, this is kind of proof, really, but it is what it is. And in the background, the people are not wearing any masks. So people think that they had a secret wedding, and the reason they made it a secret is because one, they had a big gathering, and two, people weren't wearing masks. So I don't know if this is true or not, but this is basically the evidence that could be used against them. And then something else is Ryan Trahan, one of his friends, uploaded a picture where they all appeared to be wearing tuxedos, and it looks like this was in the wedding venue as well. But like I said, this is all alleged. Yeah, what do you guys think? If they did have a wedding during the pandemic without masks, obviously it makes sense why they kept it a secret, but I think it's a little bit strange for them to be so public about their wedding and create so many videos on the Trey family, and then all of a sudden just cut their audience off when they were so invested. And if they did have a wedding during the pandemic without masks, obviously that's an issue. But I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Or maybe they might come out and let us know. Who knows? But basically, I want to hear what you guys think about this below. And our final story is on Austin McBroom from the Ace family. So I don't really talk about the Ace family that much anymore. I made a whole video on why I disagree with the Ace family as a whole and their actions, and basically why I don't like family vloggers in general. So if you'd like to check out that video, I will link it down below. But basically, Austin McBroom admits to scamming his fans on this app called the Ace Club, which is basically an app that they created for their fans to have more exclusive content. It was like a membership thing. And he basically said that the people who developed the app didn't develop it properly, so they couldn't use it properly. So he basically, allegedly, refunded everyone on the app and basically stopped using it.
You guys have asked what has happened with the Ace Club when we were doing exclusive content with the Ace Club, the people that we partnered with. they just weren't good partners. They end up unfortunately scamming us. You guys got scammed. The way the site was built, it wasn't built to the degree that we needed to be, because obviously the Ace family is one strong ass army, and come to find out the site wasn't built well at all. So you guys didn't get the value and the quality you guys should have got, and that's why we were upset. And unfortunately we had to stop the Ace Club, and which we refunded everybody. So we appreciate all you guys for understanding that we had to stop that.
But now he's come out with this new business venture called How I Became a Millionaire. He started talking about it back in January on his Snapchat account, where he was basically asking people what they would want to see from him if he created a course. And he was basically saying how he wanted to create a course where he could teach people how to do social media marketing and how to create a social media presence and how they could become a millionaire like him. Now, personally, to me, this sounds really, really scammy. And like many launches, the website crashed. There's this direct quote from this article where he says, "I'm here today to teach all of you the secrets to social media and to help you accomplish your dreams." McBroom, who posted a video on the Ace family's YouTube channel, said in an Instagram video announcement, "In order to be able to have access to all of these courses, you must join now. You only have 24 hours. So the default tier is $50 a month for a gold tier membership. And when you sign up for it, you get 4 courses. One on how to grow your social media, another on how to make money from social media, another on how to start a business, and another on how to grow your business. The gold membership also includes access to longer form videos and exclusive private community chats." And Austin says he would also be doing weekly FaceTime calls, and he would also be doing monthly social media promotions. He even claims that he'd be able to go ahead and get a few people verified check marks. So yeah, he's making a lot of claims here, and there is a cheaper option, which is the silver tier, which is only $8 a month, and it'll include the 4-course series as well as an additional 48 videos released over the next year. So he's making a lot of bold claims, giving 48 additional videos, and the Ace family has come out with all these things before, like the Ace family app and all these other memberships, and it's just never really panned out the way that they wanted it to, and it honestly sounds a bit like a scam to me. So I'm not really sure if I would personally spend my money on this. I don't really like any courses on how to teach people how to grow their social media and how to become millionaires. Jake Paul had a course like that, and to me it just all sounds like one big scam. But yeah, you guys go ahead and tell me what you think about this drama in the comments down below, and any of the other dramas that I discussed in this video. Anyway guys, that's it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. And if you've not already, all my social media is linked down below if you'd like to go ahead and follow me, as well as a link to my second channel, Loki Luke, my podcast Luke's Lunacies, my opinionated merch, and my Cameo where you can book a video from me. Alrighty guys, that's it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next one. And as always, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you're in the world. Bye!